What's going on, guys? It's your boy PS239 River Boy, and I'm back at it again with another video on the Zero to Hero series where we trade together. I started with very little money on this account, and I only had 20 bucks every Friday, and I'm giving you guys my plan. It's Thursday. I'm giving you my plan before Friday because I don't get paid on Friday, guys. I normally get paid on Tuesdays and Mondays with my miners and like my actual job and like all of my staking. They all come in at Mondays and Tuesdays. So I usually add money on to my investments on Wednesdays once everything clears. So I've had the money sitting on this account and I'm still going to hold it, guys. But my plan is we just hit 95, like 7, almost 7 or almost 8, 95, 800. And we hit it 3 times in a row. It went to 95, 7, like 50, and then dropped down to 9,500, 95, 750, dropped back down to 9,500. 95, 750, dropped back down to 9,500. So then once we went up a third time, I changed the parameters. I dropped the grids to 105 and then down to 72,000. So I'm playing with less money at the top. So I think we're going to go down, guys. Like, we've just hit this 95, 750 4 times in a row and rejected it. We're either going to go down real quick and then capture like how it did yesterday. Let's look at the chart. Looking at it yesterday, these are 15-minute windows, guys. It looks like they hit the 95, 200. Like they were testing it for about an hour, and then it just went down. So as Bitcoin progresses, that limit is going to keep going up. So the 95, 759, yeah, see, we tested it so many times, and then now since we've been going up for so long, we gotta have a pullback pretty soon. Like, we gotta have at least one of these candles, and I'm going to wait a little bit to set the bot perimeters back to what they were originally. But since how I'm doing it now, I'm not going to buy any more Bitcoin till it hits to 92,000. I think it will probably only go back down to like maybe 93 at most. But I will save $42 of cash, and that's like almost a 2% dip. So I'll buy 2% more Bitcoin than what I had now, like 2% of $42 more Bitcoin, basically, if I just hold this and wait and then change the perimeters again. This is kind of like a mini day trade, but without closing our bot. And this is just like a little thing. So like, say this is the top of the market and we don't want to close out the bot, but we do want to capture on the volatility on the way down. So what we would do is change like our perimeter. Like, say if I wanted to be super greedy, I would change my perimeter to like my top is the price that it is now, and then I let it all run down. I still have I'm still bullish. So like, I could be wrong here, and we might only go down to like 95, 500 again. We're about to go back up to where this is not a good idea, because I sold my Bitcoin. Well, I didn't really sell it all, but I sold pretty much more than half of what I had on this bot at 95, 750. So we're pretty close to getting it again. And then this would have not been the call. But if it goes down enough, I want to try to capture at least 1 whole percent back. So like, I have 1% more Bitcoin. That's the plan. So like if it hits anywhere in the 94s, I'm going to switch the bot perimeters back. And that's it, guys. I'm sitting on the cash. I got the $20 cash. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add it all straight into the one bot, into this bot, because I'm gonna just add it straight into this bot so it's trading more money. And I already have all that other Bitcoin. I'm about to have well, the exchange I keep all the Bitcoin on, like I have all the miners, and then they let you send the Bitcoin out. But then, like Bitcoin Miner and BTC Coin, they go to my speed wallets, and then Go Mining could come straight here. But with the speed wallet, you have to have a certain amount of money to be able to transfer. I think it's like 15 bucks, something like that. And from my Bitcoin miners and stuff, I gotta wait like, I think it's 8 days. So I got a big, I think it's another 15-20 bucks coming in on like a Bitcoin just coming in, just going to be dropped onto this account soon from my miners. And I will say that half of those miners weren't that much of an investment. I did take a couple, like I had a bunch of bots on here. When I first started this account, I wanted one of every single bot on this exchange. I wanted one of every single bot that you can have, and I wanted one $100 bot. And I think I had like 37 bots before I started taking profits. And it was really nice because I would just close out a bot and then use that money for something, because like it was so far up in the green. Like all of them were in the green, and they were all so far in the green. Like if I ever needed some money, if I just pick a coin I didn't like that much and it wasn't performing that good, and I'd sell it and then jump into something else. Or I literally just sold everything and jumped into Bitcoin mining, because I'm really convinced, guys, that it's going to get to the point where we're not going to be able to get as much as we can now. And like, say it's $1 million Bitcoin, bro, for like at $1 million Bitcoin, we're going to be, I think it's 1 sat or $1 can only buy you like, it's either 10 or 100 sats. I can't remember if I was, my calculations on that. It was like 10 or 100 sats you can only buy from $1. Like, that's ridiculous. But yeah, it seems like my plan isn't panning out right. But that's fine. I honestly do believe we're going to go back down one more time. So I want to try to eke out like a little bit of money from this. I do believe we're going to probably punch and be in the 94s pretty soon. So once that happens, I'm going to switch the bot back up so we can keep I'm going to switch the bottom range to, let's look at this. Let's say we'll switch the bottom range probably like 92. Actually, what is this range? 93,800. We'll probably switch it to 93,800, guys, because that looks like a good level that we've all bounced off of like 3 times. Right here, and right here. So we'll probably jump off this 93,800 level. And yeah, it looks like we're about to make this little push again. I kind of wish I didn't do that, but like I said, this bot right here is just for us to play around and make day trade money pretty much. And what we're going to do is we're going to release this grid profit and take it and add it onto the thing. I know it's going to come back down, because what goes up must come back down. And like, look at that strong candle. Look at these strong candles. Look at these strong downward candles. Because once it starts going down, yeah, I see strong candle, strong downward candle. Once it starts going up so hard, people are like, oh, I gotta sell, I gotta sell. And it's probably, I'm waiting for the brand new all-time high to sell my mind to Bitcoin. But it'll probably be a good idea to just wait for it to hit like a new resistance, which I think the next resistance is like somewhere between 98 and 100,000. So once it hits a new resistance, it's gonna, it'll drop for sure. How far it will drop, I don't know. Hopefully back into this range, so I can like capture at least 1% of, like, at least 1% more Bitcoin than what I had before. And it just seems like everything is going along pretty nicely. This bot is finally about to be in the positive, guys. It has been 120, almost 125 days, guys, since I've seen this bot. It's holding profits in the green. We're about to watch it tick down together, and this is pretty insane. This is what happens if you buy Bitcoin and hold one of these bots for over 100 days, and Bitcoin's been stagnant in between 109 and 73,000. I've made 11% on the side, and I'm about to be back in the profit, guys. And once that happens, I just need 8% pretty much, or 9%, and this bot closes out. This was a Pionex gift from this account for referring a bunch of friends, and it just seems like we're moving along pretty nicely, guys. And yeah, we're trekking back down. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this, like myself. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and I'm gonna make sure that I change these perimeters when we're back under the 94s. I want to try to make the most money as possible on this account, guys. I was just letting you guys know that I just did this play. I should have waited like 10 more minutes and did it at 96,300, but I still think that we're doing pretty good. What I might do right here with you guys right now is just drop this 5 so we could sell some more Bitcoin at 96. So we'll sell some of the Bitcoin at 96, drop that 5 to 100,000. So we'll be trading under 100,000 now. And then once it gets back under 94, we'll change the bot perimeters back. I'm gonna set it up to 93,800 and then back all the way up to 110,000. Actually, I might send it to 120,000 just in case it does a little move over 110, because 109 is the all-time high, and I wanted it to be like 1% over the all-time high. But if we touch the all-time high, we might just break a new all-time high, and it might go past it. That's why I believe we're gonna smash past the new all-time high and hit new heights that we've never seen before. That's why I'm holding all of my mined Bitcoin and all of the money, all the money that I said that we would take to the like stash and stake on the side. We just invested it straight into Bitcoin, and we're only holding it. So some of our Bitcoin is made more money than what this bot would have made, because it's been holding since like 80,000 or whatever. But these are bots, guys. I've made 51 cent. I'm almost made a whole percent on the grid. We're up 9%, or we're up 8.59%. So the bot is doing good, guys. Everything's going great. And yeah, man, just I want to let you guys know I want you to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, man, I got my link in the description for this, and I got my link for the Go Mining in the description. You guys really should get into some miners. Like, honestly, what I wanted to say before was, in bull markets, the price of the miners go up, guys. So right now, you can get 1 terahash miners for $30, or 15 watt 1 terahash miners for $30, and 20 watt 1 terahash miners for $23 in the future. And I can guarantee you, once Bitcoin is sitting at 200,000, that $30 miner is probably going to be a $60, $80 miner. I'm just saying, guys, like, it's going to get crazy in a while when you're spending probably $2,000 or $3,000 for 1 terahash of mining power, when I've been telling you guys to jump on this shit when it was $30. And then you're like, and like Bitcoin is $1 million, and the amount of Bitcoin I'm mining every day is like a couple grand. And that's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, you get more Bitcoin right now if you buy now, but mining is only 10% of my portfolio, guys. So in this, I'm not even counting this account as my portfolio, but as my main portfolio, I have 80% Bitcoin, 10% staked Ethereum, and the other 10% I had on this account, but I turned that money into mining, into my miners. And like, I just got convinced to start mining, so I just converted all of my meme coin money to mining. So I just said my other 10% will be Bitcoin mining. So it's ultimately increasing my money. And I believe in the 2 months I've been mining, I've already made $250 of mining, like of Bitcoin mining. So it's going really well, guys. So I just wanted to say that. I'm going to hit you guys up in the next video, and let's stack this Bitcoin together.